Good evening. A chemical leak from a tanker led to major traffic trouble on Interstate 75 today. For hours, I-75 was closed in both directions in Madison County, just north of Richmond.
Officer Don flew over the tanker in Sky First this afternoon. At one point, emergency crews shut down a 7-mile stretch of I-75, and they told people in nearby neighborhoods to shelter in place. But tonight, I-75 has reopened in both directions. WKYT's Kristen Kennedy begins our top story team coverage with the latest on the leak.
The northbound and southbound lanes of Interstate 75 in Madison County are back open, but as you can see right over here, there is still a very long backup of vehicles trying to get back onto the interstate. They're on US 25 right now.
We are headed to South Carolina from Troy. We got stopped about 11 o'clock. And we've been sitting ever since on the highway.
Drivers are calling Tuesday morning's chemical spill a traffic nightmare.
It's frustrating. So we have a 3-year-old in the car. And we still have 8 hours of driving to go.
Troopers shut down 7 miles of Interstate 75, both the north and southbound lanes, because of a chemical leak on a tanker truck.
We turned around on the highway on the median and found a hotel and got a map and found some side roads and made it as far as we could, but then those are all stopped too. You can't even go around.
State police say a tanker out of Oklahoma pulled over on I-75 near the 96-mile marker today after noticing a leak. That tanker was carrying 3,235 gallons of ferric chloride. Ferric chloride is hazardous to the lungs. It is toxic and, if inhaled, can affect breathing.
It may have some inhalation hazards, and so just drivers driving up the interstate with their air conditioning on, if there's any of that liquid on the interstate, obviously that could be a hazard to them.
State police tell us the driver of the tanker is just fine, and the state trooper who had to go to the hospital because he was one of the first to respond to this incident is expected to be okay. In Madison County, Kristen Kennedy, WKYT.